Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving our praises to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. My name's Brother Napak from the Camp Prophets in Babylon here in Tampa Bay, Florida. I want to give double honor to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. And basically, I want to get into a short class, not even a class, but a testimony on a vision that I had, earlier this morning before I woke up for work, and it was a very, vivid dream, as some would say. It was a very vivid dream, man, and it really could put the fear, into you, when you see it, man, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, and this morning I had this dream, and basically get into it, start off, I was with the brethren of my camp, the whole brethren, every brother, and we were at like a store, or a corner store or something like that, and Salakia, but this dream is about the purge, man. All right, I'm name it also. If your spirit is not ready, you're not ready. All right. So, basically get straight into it. It's we was at a gas station or corner store, whatever it was, but it was a store, and there was a lady inside the store with us, and she was getting groped on, harassed by this dude, older dude, and she was just like felt really uncomfortable and stuff. She was like, "Oh no, I don't like this," and stuff like that, and the dude was just, he was too, he didn't care, man. All right, and there's gonna be a lot of those dudes in the time, man. You woman are gonna have to, hey, man, you woman gonna be humbled, man. Now, he was groping on her, and he didn't care, man. What she was saying, what she was doing, like, she couldn't do nothing. He was a man, and she was like, call the cops. All right, she called, and the phone didn't even answer, man. And we looked at her, we was like, what the hell, type shit. She looked like, huh? She kept calling, and the phone wasn't answering, and you could see the fear in her face. So we was like, okay, this is like that's weird, or whatever. And so we just we got out of there. He was like, all right. And we left. We got in the car or whatever. And at this time, I had a car, and I was taking other brethren, to the destination. They were going with those brothers, because I was going on my way home, because I had things to do early in the morning, so I was going to call it a night or whatever. So I was going to my side of the town. I dropped them off to their destination with those brethren, so it's just me, man, now, and I'm just driving home, and I look up in the sky. You see these, it looks like missiles, man, and that's what I thought it was, missiles in my dream. As I looked up in the sky, they were falling, and I was like, damn, what the fuck is those missiles? It's like, oh shit, what's going on? This shit's already about to pop off or some shit, But I was looking, and then they hit the floor, they hit the ground, and when they hit the ground, it wasn't much of a destruction or any explosion or anything of such, but instead, it was like an EMP, man. All right, it was like a little flash or whatever, or something like that, and then next thing you know, my car, it wasn't driving anymore. It stopped in the road, and everyone was just looking, and dismayed, like, what the hell's going on? They were scared, While everyone's looking around, I'm just like, oh shit, this about it, and as that happened, you start to see the fire here and the fire here, just explosion here and an explosion here and an explosion there. And right now, as you like, comparing it to as a movie, when you're in a movie, you get a different point of views of different things that's happening in that movie. That's what's happening to me right now in this dream. I was getting different point of views of different locations and areas near me that's happening. And as I get these point of views, in this dream, and I'm thinking this is so real, man. And I'm getting these point of views. I see, big ass truck, big ass black truck, what I'm saying, burst through a gate, crash out through a gate or a building, whatever it was, man. And, a whole bunch of like, look like, you could call them like Proud Boys or something, of their stature, who they are, come out of that bus, and they just start slaughtering Jake, man. All right. And you see a lot of other guys with masks on, looting. And just in that quick second, man, everything went downhill in chaos, and I'm just like, damn, man, spirit know that we're in this time. Okay. Now I'm knowing like, oh shit, this is the time. But then the flesh, my flesh, man, these bodies, the flesh instantly became into panic mode, and it started panicking. It's like, oh shit, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Type shit, what I'm saying? And it was all the flesh. And with the flesh, the flesh was just like, oh, the first thing the flesh gonna do is something to please the flesh, man. To keep the flesh in comfort, because right now I was in panicking mode. So I was like, later I was like, I just stayed still. I was like, hold on, let me calm down, let me think. I was like, okay, this is the time we in. Now it's time to get in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? And the flesh had its time, but now it's time to get in the spirit. So I started to calm down. I was like, all right, first let's go ahead, let's get out the car. I'm about to make my way back, to my location, to my house, see my mom and them still there. I can pick them up or whatever. And as I'm moving, I'm maneuvering around, the spirit is guiding me and helping me maneuver around. And the things that the spirit would tell me, the places the spirit would tell me to go, the things that the spirit would tell me to do, it was like the flesh didn't want to do it. But I had to, man. I had to stay in the spirit, because if I did one wrong move, man, one wrong move, and I would have been offed. I would have been dead, man. So I had to stay in the spirit, man. And that's why I had calmed down. I was like, what? Now let the spirit go do what it do. All right. And that's what we got to do in that time, man, because the Lord's going to be guiding us through our spirit. The Lord's going to be able to guide us through that. And that's what the Lord was doing. He was able to guide me, to where to go, man. If you ever seen Man of Steel, when he was in his ship, that he landed, he landed to Earth in. He went in that ship, and his father, his passed away father, was able to talk to him and tell him what to do, how to control his power and stuff. And that's what it felt like. But it was my spirit, telling me, all right, you got to go this way. You got to go that way. No, don't touch that. What I'm saying? No, don't do that. Keep going. What I'm saying? And I had to keep listening to it. And the whole time, the flesh felt its little, fear or whatever. But the spirit was willing, man. And I was listening to the spirit, to my spirit, to be able to get through the obstacles and challenges, what I'm saying, that I had to go through. All right. And basically, it was so much going on. And I was like, damn, this shit's getting crazy, man. I was getting chased, by a whole bunch of, Proud Boy motherfuckers, getting chased by their ass. And I'm just, getting away. I was finding, hitting corners and stuff. Whatever the spirit told me to go, I was going. You know what I'm saying? But, it was only getting worse, man, until I had woke up, and I woke up, man, I just started begging the Lord for mercy, man, begging the Lord, praying to the Lord for mercy to be able to keep me in that spirit in that time, because literally, man, if your spirit is not ready, you're not ready, man. All right. We got to understand what we're a part of in this thing, and it's a lot more, we're going to have to deal with. Things are going to be getting a lot crazier, man. All right. That's why I was going to name it. If your spirit's not ready, you're not ready. First scripture, one of the first scriptures I thought about is Sirach chapter 2 and verse 13 says, "Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not." All right, so woe unto him that is faint-hearted, destruction, to him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, man. So if I would have sat there and I would have let the flesh, make my decisions, make my do what what the flesh wanted to do, I would have been off, man. Because what it says after this says, "Therefore shall he not be defended." All right. So the Lord ain't gonna be able to defend you no more, man. You faint-hearted, you start to get scared. So the first thing you do is what the flesh wants you to do, and what the flesh wants you to do is do something that the eye see is comfortable, that your fleshly eyes see that it's comfortable to do, and that's what brothers use all the time as an example, man. You're running, man. You got two pathways, man. You got pathways that looks perfectly good, man, to go, and then you got a pathway that got all types of shit happening there, man. And the Spirit tells you to go to the pathway that have all types of shit going on over there. You know what I'm saying? But your flesh is telling you, "Hey, nah, you see that platform there? Literally, there's nothing going on. Go over there." You listening to that flesh. Next thing you know, a whole missile hit over there, a whole bomb explode. And you caught in that crossfire, and you get, slaughtered. Or some Proud Boys ambush your ass. You know what I'm saying? But if you would have went where the Spirit told you to go, Lord was able to make you maneuver around those things that was going on that pathway, man. So it says, "Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended." So woe unto you that is scared, faint-hearted. Because ultimately you have no faith, man, in the Lord. If you following after the flesh, in that time, doing what the flesh wanted to do, you don't have faith in the Lord, man. So why would the Lord defend you if you have no faith? You know what I'm saying? Why would the Lord defend you if you're going to be stubborn and obey the flesh, man? You know what I'm saying? So the Lord's going to let you do what you do. Let you go by the Spirit. And next thing you know, you getting slaughtered, man. And that's why I say, one wrong move, it felt like one wrong move, man, I was going to get killed, man. So I had to listen to the Spirit, man. You have to listen to the Spirit in that time. All right? And if the Lord's dealing with you, man, he's going to be able to give you ways make ways for you to escape out of the things that's going on, man. All right? And that's what the Lord was doing. He was making ways for me to escape. It's like you yarning. But the Lord was making ways for me to escape. Whenever the power, these damn Edomites catch me or some shit, or see me and start chasing me, he always make an exit way for me to escape and lose them off my tail, man. All right, and I was able to follow the Spirit, and that's what, hey, man, these times, this is just a dream, man. It's gonna be much, much worse. So we gotta be much, much stronger in the Spirit, man. All right, it's gonna be way much worse, man. Way much more hell, man, than what my dream was showing me. My dream wasn't showing me half of the things that's what's going to really happen in that time, man. That dream, that vision wasn't showing me half of the things that was going to actually happen in that time. All right. But get here real quick. This is Psalm 91 and verse 1. I'm going to start at verse 1 and go all the way down to 11. It says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him will I trust." All right, so in the Lord we trust, man. All right. We abide in this truth. We abide, in this gospel, following after the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's looking out after us, man. The Lord got angels looking after us, man. Lord's showing us mercy. Even with getting this truth overall, the Lord gave you mercy when you found this truth, man. The Lord gave you mercy because Think about it. You're not conformed to this world no more. You're not doing everything every other nigga is doing out here, man. Lord gave you something to fight for. Something to live for, man. Once Jake gets something, prosper in this world, they have nothing else to live for anymore. Now it's getting boring. Now it's like, damn, what else is there to do? But the Lord gave us this truth to strive for, man. All right? And that's what we're doing, man. So the Lord has showed us mercy. And even on, even in Jacob's trouble, man, the Lord will show us way much more mercy, man. Brothers been through life and death situations, and this truth has saved them, man. The Lord have protected them because they have faith in the Lord, because of the works they done for the Lord. The Lord have protected them, man. The Lord says, I am not unrighteous to forget your labors of love, and your works, man. Roughly paraphrasing. And the Lord was able to protect, his men, save his men out of those life and death situations, man. Brothers have testimonies on these type of things, man. You know what I'm saying? And this truth, literally, their works saved them from these life or death situations, man. So how much more when we really need it? Jacob's trouble is not for the men of the Lord, man. Jacob's trouble is for Jake that's going off, for 2/3 Jakes. So the Lord's going to be saving his man. The Lord's going to be looking out for his man. And even, men of the Lord become a martyr for the truth, he's going directly up there to the Lord, man. All right? He's going directly up to the Lord, man. Lord will always make a way to escape, you know what I'm saying, for his men. But it says, I will say of the Lord, he was my refuge and my fortress. The Lord is our refuge and our fortress, man. We go into the Lord, you know what I'm saying, when you need it most. You go into the Lord, for help, man. You know what I'm saying? To escape the things to come. We pray unto the Lord, man. We ask of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But it says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and the noisome pestilence. Hey, man. That's why it's important to have the Lord's name. Jake don't have the Lord's name, man. So who will you be calling on in the time of distress, man? In the time when this shit all do pop off? If you don't have the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, or you're not calling upon that name in that day, who will you be calling on? Because any of those other names you call on will not protect you, man. All right? And let's get that real quick. Go on to your gods. It's Judges 10 and verse 14. It says, go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. Jake got so many other beliefs, so many other so-called religions. You know what I'm saying? So many other, things that they believe in. The Lord said, go unto the gods that which ye have chosen, man. Go into JC, man, and see what he's going to do for you, man. You going to see that dude running under a SWAT mask, man. Under a ski mask, ready to take your soul, man. Ready to take your life, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. So let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation, man. All right? Jake gonna be looking for the Lord then, man. When that time comes, Jake gonna be looking for the Lord, but they ain't gonna have the name, man. All right? It was a meme. It says when the plane starts to shake, even the atheists, start to pray. You know what I'm saying? Even, when the planes start to shake, even the atheists start to pray, man. All right, so everyone's going to be looking and seeking for the help from the Lord, man, because now you don't got the police, man. Now you got the police chasing your ass. You know what I'm saying? They ain't helping your ass. Now they're trying to chase you for no current reason. All right? To take your food, take your money, take everything you got, away from you. And at times because, there's going to be a sedition among men. Ain't going to be no more law. Ain't going to be no more police to protect you. People are going to be going against the government, man. People are going to be, burning houses, burning stores, businesses. It's going to be all out chaos, man. All right? The government's gonna be going against your ass, man. All right, sending out troops. You know what I'm saying? To take your ass out. But to get back, it says verse 4, Psalms chapter 91 and verse 4 says, He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. You know, so the Lord shall cover us with his feathers, and under his wings shall we trust, man. All right, we have faith and trust in, under the Lord's wing that he's going to protect us, man, defend us. All right. So that's why you ain't supposed to be faint-hearted, man, scared. You ain't supposed to be going by the flesh, man, because the flesh will get you messed up, man. It says, thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. All right. So 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand. Man, many people were dying all around me. It was so much gruesome stuff that I was seeing, man. It was like, damn, man, the flesh, it was dismayed at it, but the spirit was willing to keep going, man. Oh, you can't stop now. You got to keep going. You got to make that turn. You got to make this turn. And I had to follow the spirit, man. I had to follow the spirit. It says, but it shall not come nigh thee, man. The Lord's not going to let none of this shit come near us, man. As long as we have our trust and faith upon the Lord, he's going to defend us, man. All right, but if you faint-hearted, you start to follow the flesh, next thing you know, man, you out there in a Jeffrey Dahmer looking as Edomite, on his plate, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Only with my eyes was I able to see the reward of the wicked, man. 2/3 Jakes, man. Even Esau was out there getting their ass toe up, man. All right? And I had to sit there and I was witnessing all of it. It was non-stop killing, and it all happened in a matter of seconds. In a matter of seconds, man, it was just all out chaos. And I was like, damn. At first, it took me by shock, by surprise through the flesh, but then I had to get myself together through the spirit and be able to understand, hey man, I gotta. This is the time I've been waiting for. This is the time we've been preparing for. So let's get in the spirit. All right. And only with my eyes was I seeing the reward of the wicked, man. I was witnessing these things, man. I was like, damn, man, that shit crazy. I got to keep going, though. You know what I'm saying? And to the point, it was like, you became comfortable with it, man. It's like, damn, all right. That nigga died, but I got to keep going. All right, that nigga died, but I got to keep going. The whole point of Jacob's trouble, man, is for niggas to die, man. They get gruesomely killed, man. It says, verse 9, it says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. Since we made the Lord, our habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. So no evil shall befall us, nor any plague. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna be straight, man. The man of the Lord, we gonna be straight. Ain't nothing to worry about. All right? If you truly have faith, if you truly believe in the Lord, you don't got nothing to worry about in that time. All right? Only thing that was gonna be happening is the more fear is getting put in you, towards the Lord, man. You gaining more fear for the Lord, man, because you see what the Lord can do. You know what I'm saying? And your faith is being boosted. That dream, it put more fear in me, and my faith was boosted, man. I was like, damn, man, the Lord was actually protecting me. The Lord was directing me through my spirit to get through the hell, man. Get through the hellfire. It says, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. All right, so Lord will give his angels charge over, us to keep us, all in all our ways, man. To direct us, to protect us, man. All these other jakes out here, they got death angels, man. They got demons around them. charging them to death, man. All right, but these angels are charging us to life, man, salvation, mercy, to keep us in all our ways, man. All right, and then get this real quick. I don't want to make it too long. Close out. This is Galatians chapter 5, verse 16. It says, "This I say, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh." All right, and you gotta walk in the spirit, man. And we're doing this now, man. We gotta be able to discipline yourself to be able to walk in the spirit, man. All right, to be able to deny the flesh. You gotta deny the urges of the flesh, the lust of the flesh. The things that the flesh want. And what's the main thing the flesh want? To be comfortable. The flesh loves to be comfortable in this world, man. All right, but if you walk in the spirit is contrary to the flesh, and the spirit is contrary to this world. So the scriptures is telling us, hey, man, you got to walk in the spirit. If you want to be saved, you must walk in the spirit. Your spirit must be right. Your spirit must be ready, or you're not ready. Verse 17 says, "For the flesh lusteth against the spirit." All right. So the flesh lusteth against the spirit, man. The flesh and the spirit is constantly going at a battle, man. You want to do a couple more classes, the flesh wants you to go sleep. You know what I'm saying? You want to read a couple of scriptures, the flesh wants you to go eat. You trying to feed your spirit, but the flesh want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Before you eat, you got to feed your spirit, man. You got to feed your spirit before you feed your flesh, man. All right? It says, "These are contrary to one to the other. These are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would." All right? So these things are contrary one to the other, so that, you're not able to do the things that you want to, man, that you would through the spirit. All right? A lot of times the flesh be winning. We all lost to the flesh once, multiple times. But you always got to get back up and be stronger, man. You know what I'm saying? The spirit is willing, man. The spirit is willing to do these things of the truth, to do these, do this work, man. But the flesh not so much. And in that dream, man, the spirit was willing. The spirit was ready, man. My spirit was ready, man. But my flesh straight off the back was in panic mode. My flesh was in fear, All right? So we got to be led by the spirit and not by the flesh, because the flesh is what's going to get you hurt. The flesh is what's going to get you killed, man. And like I said, even now, brothers, we are disciplining our flesh, when we come to this truth, man. You change things around. Once you come to the truth, you understand you can't give in to the flesh as much. All right? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, shit, we're in these fleshly bodies. Sometimes it may win. But a lot of, other times you got to be able to say no to the flesh, deny the flesh. And then in that dream, I had to deny the flesh, deny the fear of the flesh. I say, you know what? I know this is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting, to do. This is the big, this the peak of the movie, man. It's time to get in the spirit, man. And I calmed down. Man. I was able to think rationally with my spirit. All right? With my spirit, not with my flesh, because my flesh would have told me, hey, go this way. You know what I'm saying? I just run. Go run to the nearest FEMA camp. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's how the flesh is, man. That's how the flesh works. It's demonic. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta think rationally with your spirit, man. But to get this real quick. Slack you. Trying to make this too long. But let me see. That's what I thought about. It says, Romans chapter 8 and verse 13 says, "For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye through the flesh it's like if ye through the spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live." You know, so if you live after the flesh, man, you're going to die, man. The flesh is death, you know. It's enmity to the Lord, man. The Lord hates the flesh, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if you go after the, um, let's see. You know, if you live, through the spirit, man, you go after the spirit, you mortify the deeds of the flesh, man, or the deeds of the body, you shall live, man. Like I said, this flesh is enmity against the Lord, man. So everything, we want to do according to the Lord, according to the scriptures, the flesh don't want you to do, man. You know what I'm saying? It's opposing to the scriptures. It's opposing, to this work. But if ye through the spirit do mortify the deeds of your body, ye shall live, man. And that's what we're doing now, man. We're mortifying the deeds of our body, the things that we would do in the world. We changing that around for the Lord, man. All right, and we're gonna live, man. The Lord's gonna be able to give us mercy for that, making our bodies a reasonable sacrifice for the Lord, and the Lord will repay us with a big reward, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's lucky, man. That's all I want to get on that. I want to make it too long, but it was a spirit, man. It was a spirit, But I want to give all praise to the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakadash. I hope all was edified. I want to get that on. Say I was an apostle's great millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect once again. Shalom Akim.